Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. Hit the Crow. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you guys, whether you're a returning subscriber or a new subscriber to my channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that I get from you guys. Alright, so this video is for the star sign of Scorpio. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio North Node, Scorpio South Node, Scorpio Rising, or Venus in Scorpio. These messages are for you, okay? For this week of November 23rd through November 29th, the final week of November. We also have a new moon in sidereal, your sign Scorpio, or tropical Sagittarius, depending on the astrology that you follow. Alright, so because of that, what I want you to do is I want you to put a question out into the universe. And then I want you to use your discernment and pick a star for that answer and see how the moon is affecting it with the moonology cards. Then we have the angel answer cards, which will bring a answer to perhaps a question or maybe something that you need to know. And then we have the butterfly oracle, which is a blue card that represents the change, what needs to change, or the change that the moon is assisting with. Then we have my pick a crow stackables here, which could reveal divine timing or again a message of something you need to know. Alright, Scorpios. So go ahead, put that question out there, and then watch your overall weekly energy. We are using the Chakra Wisdom Tarot for a Celtic cross spread, and for clarifiers, we're using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Just breathe, Scorpios. So before I get started, I wanted to add a little message. When I was pulling the cards, 2 and 3, stars 2 and 3 are connected. So if you choose 2, you have to watch 3. If you chose 3, you should definitely watch number 2. So these two are connected. There's a connection here between these two. So I wanted to add that in as a little note because the moon cards both fell on these two stars. Okay. So I feel like you should watch number 2 first because it was the first one to touch 3. And then it did it back when I went to star number 3. So those two are definitely connected. So let's go ahead and get started, Scorpios. So what is happening for Scorpios? So these are pre-shuffled cards, but I'm going to shuffle them again on screen and cut them for you, Scorpio, to show you that this is the energies coming through. So these are the Wisdom Oracle cards. These are the Wisdom Tarot, which we're going to pull for the Celtic cross spread. Sometimes these messages are pretty long, sometimes they're pretty short. Please only take what resonates with you. There could be things come through that may not resonate, but that's okay because there could be just something you need to know that maybe you feel you didn't too. So think about it that way, Scorpio. So we're all shuffled up, so let's go ahead and get started. So Scorpios, you come into this reading, I turn on the camera, you come into this reading, this is the energy that you are sitting in that current time. 4 of Swords, so you're sitting in some emotional healing, maybe taking a break from life, maybe getting some sleep, definitely taking some time to heal some sort of a wound, passion, definitely Scorpio, taking some time to heal some wounds, being inspired to do so. You have perhaps some sort of muse or a specific spirit guide that is around you that you are able to channel with the Four of Swords when you meditate. This is sacral chakra, so it's being able to feel this vibration, Scorpio, and that's exactly what you're feeling, the vibration. But the Four of Swords talks about just taking a break, tuning in to your heart, tuning in and healing any wounds that you may be carrying in your sacral chakra. And we're talking about these could be family wounds too, Scorpio. All right. So yeah, and putting your focus into what you want to manifest, into what you truly, truly desire. So you're focusing these emotions, and giving yourself this emotional discipline, and it's actually creating something. It's also igniting something within your heart space. So you're focusing on something within your heart space and igniting this emotion, I feel, within, like putting yourself in an alignment with head, swords, heart chakra, and soul, right? Your feminine energy here, your feminine side. All right. So what you're doing is you're putting your focus, all your attention into creating something that you're passionate about, something that you've been dreaming about, perhaps even sitting and daydreaming, like using your power of visualization, even through a meditation. Scorpio, that's beautiful. All right, so what is challenging you this week? 8 of Cups. So you need to walk away from something. And there's a higher purpose to this situation, and you need to allow your intuition to guide you, because your intuition is right on point, is what I feel. Remember I said if you tune in, you can hear and even see spirits, and here you are. It's about trusting that. Taking a break for a minute, tuning into yourself, allowing the vibration of what you feel, because I feel a lot of you are empaths. Allow that vibration to whisper to you. Don't allow emotions or insecurities, I feel, hold you back. All right, so you're being challenged to reject people and things that do not serve your higher purpose here too. Therefore, that's where that taking a break comes in, and just taking some time for yourself, and seeing what you want, what you truly desire, what you truly want to create, and how you are being inspired by the divine. It's not that you are being rejected, it's the divine redirecting you and pointing you towards another direction. And understanding, you know what, listen, I don't have anything to prove to anybody. I trust my spiritual knowledge. I trust my thoughts, because you know what, listen, you are definitely connected to the spirit realm. You are definitely, there's more than one around you. And one of them is definitely a muse. Absolutely. They could all be around you, inspiring you. And you understand where you need to go to, what you need to do. You definitely see this. You're coming into this week just taking a total break from everything. You are going within yourself and you are connecting to your higher self, which would be your muse, your source of inspiration, and you are trusting that this higher self is guiding you in the right direction, and you are following that. Um, and how to achieve that is you are learning to reject people and things and situations that do not serve you. And therefore, there is this major healing on a not only an emotional level, but within your root chakra, to feel safe enough to trust that higher self guidance. So you're being challenged to listen. The root of your current situation, 3 of Wands. Yep, it's time to move. They're telling you, what are you waiting for? Balance. Yeah, it's time to move. And I feel like that's exactly what you are doing. Whenever you took that break and you did some healing and you tapped in, and that's exactly what I feel like you did. You started meditating. You started this taking care of me and listening to what my soul is trying to tell me, and that it's time, right? It's like, it's time to walk away from the haters. It's time to walk away from this drama. And to find that sense of balance between your head and your heart, right? Your head, the 4 of Swords, and your heart, the heart chakra here with the 4 of Swords. And trust that inner guidance. So therefore, you are not even care what the other person thinks. You know, you're trusting it, trusting that inner muse, and that inner muse is guiding you in the direction, and this person is heading back towards this rejection. These listening to your higher self with the solar plexus there. Alright, so recent past. That's why you're coming in right here. See the enlightenment around you? Stepping into your power, your feminine power. Alright, so let's go ahead. Recent past, yeah. Why? Because you're going to make this choice, and this choice is going to be, it's going to prove very enlightenment for you. It could be something you don't see coming, or it could be something that you are refusing to see, that has something to do with this choice, that it's time to walk away. Let's clarify with service. Yeah. Okay, Scorpios. For some of you, there could be a family member that turns ill. And I feel for some of you, this person could giving you a power of attorney over things. This is something maybe you didn't see coming. And now it's like you may have to make some sort of a snap decision. So, but for some of you, this is about your mediumship as well. And trusting that inner voice within you, trusting your soul's voice. I feel a lot of you, it is mediumship though. I do. Still feeling these people around you. Why? Because you're going within, you're tapping in, you're tuning in. And then when you're done, you're like, I feel like when you're done, you shut the door. Alright, so service, recent past. Steadfast ability to stay the course emotionally and create something sustainable and lasting. And what it's bringing the light to is something that you are perhaps refusing to see, that you could be of value. This is something that you are meant to do, something perhaps that your soul was put down here to do. See how this card looks illuminated here? But it's like you're not looking at it. It's like you're refusing to see this. And it's something maybe you don't quite understand, but I feel like you feel this pull to do it. This is a strong pull to create something. You're being inspired right here. You're being inspired. There's a muse around you inspiring you. There's a few of them. Telling you that this is what you're meant to do. But there is something that you're refusing to see to make this decision to do this. Could have something to do with the legal system too. So where do you need to put your focus at this week, Scorpio? Two of Wands. Creation. Okay. Well, you need to put your focus on trusting that your decisions are being divinely guided, for one, by your ancestors, your spirit team. And I feel like that's where you need to put your focus at. Okay? Focus on going within. Focus on going within and trusting your soul's voice that is guiding you. Your higher self voice, your angels, they are guiding you. And I feel like it's in a different direction. And that's why you're refusing to see it, because it is something maybe there's a door opening up to perhaps using your abilities, and it's part of the service to humanity. And I feel a lot of you Scorpios, it has something to do with your gifts and your talents, because over here they're telling you to focus your thoughts, right? Because your thoughts are creating something. And make that choice to trust your higher self's guidance. Trust that your spirit team is around you and they are giving you a helping hand to create something. Two of Swords, Two of Wands. Trust us. Don't turn your back to us. I do feel a past or loved one is around you. Very close. This person, you are very close to them, Scorpio. I feel like they're coming in, and perhaps even in your dreams, or you can sense them, or you can have a conversation with them, and they're coming in and telling you, I hear you. We're still around you. We did not leave you. You need to trust that we're right here with you on your journey where you're at this point, coming in this week, helping you. Trust your intuition. And that's why you need to put your focus. Focus on what you want to create. It is in alignment with your heart's desire. Stay in tune with that intuition this week. It's very important, because your intuition is your inner muse. There's where your sources of inspiration is coming about. From passed on relatives, ancestors. You may or may not know them. Could be higher self energy. I feel strong feminine energy with all the chakra, sacral chakra cards. Strong feminine energy. They want you to heal that feeling of feeling rejected by them, because they didn't reject you. They're still around you. And it's like you can feel that. It's part of who you are. Okay? Alright, so that is where you need to put your focus. So let's see what is coming towards you. Oh, look at that. Ace of coins, new beginnings. Yep. New beginnings. I feel like you are learning to put your focus on what you want to create, which this is a new beginning. This is about abundance, right? Raising your hand and reaching for the stars. And using that power of visualization that you have right here when you put your focus into what you want to create, and you take that focus and you keep it stayed focused in a balanced way, right? Then you see your outer world is a creation of your heart's desire, right? Heart chakra, your heart's desire. Because you're in balance, right? With your head, your heart, and your soul. Your thoughts and your emotions are healing, and vibration is raising. So beautiful energy, beautiful. Definitely a new beginning where you're trusting. You're trusting what you are feeling, you're hearing, you're knowing. You're trusting it to guide you. And therefore, that's why you're coming into this week such a glowy energy. Like, that's what I see, a glow around you. Like you're getting an aura cleanse almost. Like, it's like, wow. Alright, so how do you see yourself? King of Swords, yep. Manifesting your thoughts. Yep, exactly. Manifesting your thoughts. You're feeling it. You're feeling the vibration of it. You're clearing out that cloudiness and allowing the truth, the clouds that were confusing you, and allowing the truth to come in through your crown chakra. By what? Listening to your guides, your spirit team, your past knowledge, your strong mediumship here, strong. And that's how you're seeing yourself. Beautiful energy. You're feeling it through your sacral chakra. You're feeling it. You're hearing it clairaudiently, claircognitively with the crown. You're seeing it right here, perceiving it. And look, you're looking over and following it. Beautiful. How are other people viewing you, Scorpio? Well, okay. So I feel like other people may be looking at you, like I feel like they're judging you. And I feel like because of they're resisting to accept the fact that you know what you want, and you're focusing on that energy of what you want. What do you want to create? And you've accepted this call, right? And people are viewing you as Scorpios, like, you know, like, I feel like, and it's the energy of, well, I don't care, leave me behind. It's for my greatest good anyways. I can heal this. This is nothing. So people are definitely judging you, but that's okay, because you just need to accept that they're the cloudiness of, don't accept the cloudiness of their judgment. And again, trust your spirit team and your higher self as they are guiding you. Absolutely. You're connecting to that crown. Yeah, you're hearing a call. You're hearing a call, and people are like, yeah, okay. They don't have to accept you as long as you accept you. You have the sword. You can cut away. You can cut away that negativity. You don't need their approval or acceptance. And you know that. Right there. You know that. That's how you're viewing yourself. You know that. Their acceptance, me lowering my standards to their acceptance, actually clouds where I want to go, what I want to do. So let them judge. That's how you feel. Alright, hopes and fears. Yep. Cutting them strings. Yep. Of gossip. Of cutting them strings. Of not allowing other people's opinions to matter. And that's exactly what you're hoping for. Right? Weeding out the good ones and trusting the ones you hold dear to your heart, which from what I see, I wouldn't trust at least 3 of them. There's 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Because they may look at you and say, oh yeah, I trust you, da 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 da, like somebody whom you were able to talk to, who you thought accepted who you are and your gifts, was actually dissing you. Part of the judgment. They were the gossipers. So you're hoping to get rid of that because you don't need it. It's not good for you anymore. And you're feeling it. And you know that their acceptance is not needed. You're going to do what you have to do. Because you're trusting. Outcome? Ace of Swords. There it is, the truth. Right? Cutting out that insecure energy of the devil. Right? There's the devil. 2 twice here. Holding you back. Because it's like they're using your fears against you, is what I feel here. But yet you know the truth of the situation. That it's like reverse psychology. You know it. And that's why you have this sort of truth here. You're cutting away their judgmental back talk. You're taking that sort of cutting away that cloudiness. And you're saying, denied, I'm blocking your energy, cutting you off. I don't need your insecure negativity. I don't need your insecurities. I don't need your drama. I don't need your accusations, your judgmental opinions. If you want to be mad, that's fine. Haters will hate. The people who are like-minded like you will treasure and love you, and you know that. Let's see what your underlying energy is. Oh, absolutely, Scorpio. Yep. You know that your prayers have been heard. You know you have that connection with your spirit team. This is the third eye. This is the yellow. This is the solar plexus energy. This is underlining. You know where to put your power at, and it is not into the power of caring what other people have to say. You are trusting your intuition. You know you have these gifts. You know you're being divinely guided for a reason. You have the communication with your angels. You have your own certain way of doing things, and if people don't agree with your certain ways and they're being judgmental because of this is the way you do things, then guess what? You're cutting them off. If they don't align, it's like you're raising your vibration, and the people who are not on the same vibration as you, you are letting them go. And you are protecting your energy from them with the power of the light, the power of the angels. Even something with lemons to sour their words. Absolutely. Could even be doing a little bit of spell work in your own way, using the power of prayer is basically what you're doing. That's the underlying energy, and that's what you're coming in with this right here. Going into meditation, connecting with your higher self, asking them to come in and protect you. And they're coming in and showing themselves right here. They're showing themselves, and you're seeing it, and you're feeling it, and you're knowing it. and not everybody's agreeing with that, and that's okay, because you know that the rejection is for your own protection. It's for everybody's protection, and you know that because you're hearing it. You know it. Beautiful. All right, so go ahead, pick the stars 1, 2, 3 for your answers to perhaps a prayer that you are putting out there, Scorpio. Remember, 2 and 3 is connected, so try to watch them both. They may be a little bit long, but I'll try not to gab that long. 1, 2, and 3 for Scorpio. Stay tuned for them answers. Alrighty, Scorpio. So let's see what is happening. How is the moon affecting this? Emotions are running high. Yeah, you know because it's the moon's energy, Scorpio. You know everybody's a little extra sensitive. And you can feel it intuitively. You can feel it empathically. You're strong, empathic, and you can feel it. Therefore, that's why you're calling in the power of your higher self and your guides and your spirit team to come in and protect you, protect your energy, shine their light down upon you to show you what your next step is, to protect you against these emotions, people who are talking smack, being judgmental, and they do show themselves to you, and you're trusting it. You're like doing this little prayer. For some of you may have a certain thing that you say. You're using that because you're feeling this energy so empathically that you have to keep your state of balance in amongst this chaos. Okay, so the answer is yes. The answer is yes to your question. And you are stronger than you know. You are stronger than you realize. So, and I feel like that answer to the yes question is exactly what I say. The power of your words are stronger than you realize. And you need to realize that within yourself. When you find that state of balance within your head and your hearts, and you learn to trust your intuition, right? So I feel like you're very powerful here. You're more powerful than you realize. And when you call them in to protect you from these other emotions, I feel like they're telling you that's very important to make sure you do this, because I feel like there's a lot of drama because of how high the emotions are. You got to figure we just come out of eclipse season, and we're coming into sidereal new moon in your sign, Scorpio. So you're really feeling it. And it's like you're feeling it extra because it is in Sagittarius, which is a fire sign in tropical, which makes things a little fiery. Hence the 3 of Wands. So it's like you need to protect yourself this week because of this situation. It's very, very important to keep your state of balance, because that's where you're the most strongest empathically. And then we have this little beautiful card here. It says hopelessly, yes, hopelessly devoted to you, with grace. So I feel like this could have something to do with another person, and they're coming and telling you, yes, I am hopelessly devoted to you. We can do this. That could be spirit coming in and telling you that too. We have this sacral chakra coming through. Yes, trust the flow of what you're creating. Follow your heart's desires and stay devoted to that. Now I understand. Yes. Look at that. 3 yeses right there, right in a row. Yes, yes, yes. So I feel everything I am telling you, Scorpio. Yes, trust in the flow of your heart, of your heart's desires. Stay hopelessly devoted to the strength that you have within you, because I feel like your spirit team is around you. And for others of you, I feel like you're really feeling this fiery passion energy to perhaps want to go and express this as well to this person. But there could be something that's going to trigger you. Okay, so be aware of that. And now we have some sort of a download coming in for you. Mind, heart, body. So there could be ascension symptoms. So you could be feeling it in your like your either your heart or your sacral chakra, which again you got a lot of. So balanced manifestation. So you could be feeling the symptoms of these emotions. You could literally be feeling it on a vibrational level in your body, that there is something about to manifest, and it when it needs to come through in a balanced way right here. So I feel like you protecting yourself from this higher emotions and staying in that state of balance helps to devote your heart into creating something that you truly want. And therefore, you are trusting that, you know what, the haters are going to hate, but the ones who are part of my journey will continue forward, but the ones who are meant to be left behind, this is the time for it. Okay? And now we have the blue, which is the throat chakra. Lapis lazuli, Egyptians' favorite, contains the soul of the gods, the key to spiritual attainment. Yes, right there. Throat, third eye, crown, Sagittarius, and Venus. And the moon is in tropical Sagittarius. And I think Venus is too. So Venus in Sagittarius is directly affecting you. Scorpio, whoever chose number one, that's why your emotions are running high, because of Venus. Venus is our emotional side, and it's pushing you to follow your heart's desire and devote to that. So you're having some sort, I feel, of a heart chakra activation. All right, and then here we go. It says, I have so many open projects, cannot stay focused to complete any. I am scattered and forgetful. So I feel like, too, because of how high this vibration feels for you, they're telling you, don't try to do too many things at one time. Devote yourself into one project that you want to create. Because if you open up to too many projects and you don't complete them, then you don't get to manifest this new beginning right here, right? So there's one specific project, and you need to trust your heart, and that's going to lead you right here and guide you towards what you're truly passionate about. And then you're going to be able to stay devoted. So it's about staying devoted to your heart's desires to bring in this manifestation, but also at the same time learning to protect your energy while doing it. Okay, staying in that state of balance right there. So let's go ahead and pull, what is the heart's thing? Dreams available. All right. I feel like when they tell you about staying focused, I feel like, again, staying focused on what your heart desires, what you truly, truly dream about, and then make yourself available to put that focus on creating that. Don't do too many things at one time. Stay devoted to your heart, because your heart and your dreams, Scorpio, are going to show you that, right? They're going to show you how to bring in that manifestation of that dream. Okay? And make yourself totally available to that. And that's the key That's the key. They're telling you yes 3 times. That's the key. Stay devoted to you and what your heart desires. My ear is ringing. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull a sign that they're showing you. Yeah, red. There's red and white on that card. Red. So I feel like a sign that they're showing you is, again, the passion. What are you truly passionate about? What do you want to manifest? What does your heart truly desire? What is your biggest dream? Something, if you could reach up and grab a dream to achieve, what would it look like? And stay devoted. Have the courage to stay devoted and make yourself available to that right there, to creating what you're passionate about. You could be daydreaming, power of visualization. But for you to do that, you really need to, right here, protect your energy. Right here, definitely. Protect your energy. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull a chakra card for you, Scorpio. Pick a star number 1 chakra card. You got 2, listening, throat chakra with Larimer. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. So again, listening to your higher self. And crown chakra, howlite, meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. Yeah, meditate. Right here, 4 of Swords. To see more clearly, meditate and learn to listen to your soul's voice. Yes. And you are, right here. You're listening to your soul's voice. Alright, and now for the final card. This is the postcard from Spirits for you, Scorpios. You are loved. Dear you, Scorpio, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done, be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. But we don't think that would be a good idea. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable to do something different, set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky and meshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it. I can't control it. Ha ha. Right there. And it's not my job to carry it. Then carry on. It feels good, doesn't it? Let me repeat that. I didn't cause it. Repeat this mantra, Scorpio. I didn't cause it. I can't control it. It's not my job to cure it. And that's exactly what you need to think like. Exactly. It's not my job to cure it. The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully, and honestly, in the end, love you so much. For those of you who are resonating with number 1. So this is about the drama that's around you, perhaps even at work. And it's because of the moon's energy. It's causing things to amp up and get sticky. So, alrighty, for Scorpio who chose star number 1, thank you for watching and have a great week. Alright, for those of you who chose number 2, here are your cards. So how's the moon affecting you? Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. What's the answer to your question? Romance. So this romance could very well be a Taurus sign somewhere in their charts. And this new romance is in that time frame, or in this time frame with the new moon in Scorpio. So there could be a new beginning coming with the Scorpio city real. So take that into consideration. So it change motivation. So you're going to be motivated to maybe offer a new romance or to level up with something, and the available card was still there, and wonder if somebody is still available. For some of you, the second star is about romance, and it makes perfect sense with the Queen of Cups coming through here. Somebody perhaps has been praying for you and asking the universe about you as well, Scorpio. Perhaps a Taurus sign, or this is in your energy. Taurus is strong in your chart, Scorpio somewhere, or this could be a Taurus asking about you. So take it as it resonates. This is the second bird. It looks like some sort of a download. Synchronicities in tune with soul self, right? So for those of you who is resonating with star number 2, I feel like the new moon is showing you synchronicities, which is putting you in tune with your higher self, your soul self, and you're seeing the synchronicities of perhaps this new romance, or either a new romance that you want to offer, or a new romance coming towards you, or maybe something that you're just simply passion, that you're simply romantic about, that you're trying to create. Because we could truly love. Romantic doesn't always have to be intimate. Romantic is just something that we want, something that we truly, truly love, that we will protect with all of our heart, right? Something that we've been praying for. So Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, and another Taurus coming through here. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, and Mercury. Yes, love and trusted communication comes in divine season. And you are tuning into the synchronicities of that. And you're trusting what you're seeing here. And then we have child pose. We have more sacral chakra coming through here. Adventuron, red jasper, oranges, carrots, ruby, coral, tree yoga pose, myrrh, and sandalwood. The need to let go of trauma, mental, emotional, physical, and codependent addiction. And that's from feeling rejected by everyone around you. You need to let go of that trauma, because what it is doing is they're telling you it's season, it's time, right? It is this season to get motivated to make changes. It is this season to tune into yourself and see why you are hanging on to this energy. And do what? Heal it, right? Heal it. And here we go. Migraines are a normalcy for me. I can't think, never have any power to see or make positive decisions. So you could be stressing out, maybe getting migraines because of the stress. And it's blocking your motivation to want to really deal with this trigger. But there's a reason for it, and you need to pay attention to your body, because it's trying to tell you something. Something it's bringing to your attention that needs to be healed, right? And it has something to do with your sacral chakra, where you're hanging on to that wound at is in the sacral chakra. It's the trauma. So there you go. Let's see what the heart of the matter is for you, Scorpio. The heart of the matter here for Scorpios. Yeah. It's like you're hanging on to a secret. You are hanging on to a secret, and you're keeping this trauma a secret for a reason. And it's getting to the point where it's making you sick, and you're starting to see the synchronicity in your body of that it's time to let go of this. All right, Scorpio. This is when it comes to romance. Yeah. That's what I see, Scorpio. You're secretly, you are holding back what you truly want. You were holding it back. You were keeping a secret how you're viewing this situation for one. You are viewing the fact that maybe this person that you got this source of inspiration for, this passion for, you're holding it back right here. You're not telling anybody anything. And I feel like it's because you fear feeling rejected when it comes to perhaps this romance. So therefore, I feel you're going to feel some sort of a trigger that you're going to have to let go of this this trauma. You have to let it go. It's a secret that you've been hanging on to. She's holding a book, right? It's time to close that part of that chapter of your life. It's time to create from a more passionate chapter. Start telling the story of how the wounds made you face things within you, and how you come out the other end, seeking the truth, but you come out the other end in a happy, protected space. Alright, so that is what I see. So let's go ahead and pull Scorpio, a chakra card for you. Chakra card for Scorpio. Yeah, peace, crown chakra. I think it says clear quartz. Peace. In stillness, the answer will be revealed. Yeah. In stillness, back here. In stillness, the answer will be revealed in your crown chakra. You will just know. You'll hear that whisper. You'll hear that it's time, right? So be at peace with the trauma and understand, gain an understanding as to, okay, well, everything happens for a reason. Heal the wounds that your mind keeps inflicting within your heart. That's that trauma. Pay attention to your body. How you feel, what triggers you. Alrighty, next let's pull a postcard from Spirit for you, Scorpio, for those of you who chose number 2. For Scorpios. I am not sure what that says, but there you go. I even have the light on in here and you really still can't see. But anyways, that's the back of your card. Dear you, Scorpio, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear. Rather, in spite of it or even because of it, step into the unknown now and let go of the branch you're clinging to, and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with, Scorpio, is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said: take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the Destiny Cha-Cha on your behalf. Right? Doing the Destiny Cha-Cha. Prosperity lies ahead. All you have to do is have the courage to get motivated, to bring this change. Alrighty, there you go, Scorpio. What a beautiful message. So you may or may want to stay tuned for number 3. If not, that's fine. If you just chose number 2 and it has nothing to do with number 3, that's fine as well. Always use your discernment. Thank you for watching, everybody, and have a great week. Alright, for those of you who chose number 3, here are your messages. A time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So Scorpios, this is definitely for you. We have the full moon energy. So the full moon, I feel, is in a couple of weeks. That could have something to do with the situation. But it's time to release some sort of negativity that comes back around, like the Scorpion's tail, and keeps stinging your emotions. It is being reflected back to you, Scorpio, and you need to pay attention to this. Compromise, right? Learn to compromise with change relationship dynamics. So number 2 was about romance, okay? And 2 and 3 are, there could be some sort of a connection here. So it's time to release the negative emotions about relationship dynamics and learn to compromise. Aha, right here. All right. So let's see what your crows. Hi, remember this? Quickest way to ground: hug a tree, walk barefoot, or sit on the ground. Grab a crystal: shungite, pneumite, clear quartz, and smoky. Quickest way to ground. So they want you to remember that the quickest way to ground your energy, especially when you're around people who are gossipers and naysayers and judgmental, is to just go out, hug a tree, right? Who cares what they think? Hug a tree, right? It'll make you feel better, and that's what matters. So have a connection and a good relationship with your earth star chakra and your ground, your root chakra. Okay, this, when you ground that, you're able to release any negative energy that you may have empathically soaked up. Okay, it's very important for you to do that and to take one of them crystals. Okay, so here we go. Yes, things will work for the good and expand with the help of partners and team players. So for some of you, there is going to be somebody who's going to help you with this situation. Somebody that you're going to have a good relationship with, has a good partnering dynamics when it comes to building a business. Somebody that you can definitely compromise with and see eye to eye with. But you need to release the negativity around you so that you can think more clearly to communicate with this person here who would be good. They're good people. They're a good person. And it is definitely somebody that you're passionate about too. So this will help to keep your relationship in check by learning to take space to clear out, because you're so empathic. You're like an energetic sponge, and you need to learn to protect your energy because you soak up other people's energy, and it's like, I feel a lot of times you don't even realize it. So you need to learn to protect your energy. It's really, really important because it helps you to see from a more, uh, uh, it helps you to stay centered. Okay, it helps you to stay centered versus the negativity, feeling it, right? Because trust me, I'm an empath, and if I walk past somebody unprotected and they're mad, I'm mad. If I walk past somebody who's da da da, I'm feeling that. I always have some sort of protection on me, and you need to do the same thing for whoever chose 3. All right. So howlite, Gemini. Howlite, third eye Gemini. Put in your pocket to absorb yours or anyone else's anger. Yeah, howlite. And then use a smoky quartz or a clear quartz to help amplify. Howlite is very important to you because howlite will help you to open up your third eye. Your third eye. So yes, smoky quartz will help amplify it. So keep that so that you can see who's the good ones and who's the bad ones, who's the can be the team players and who's the naysayers. All right, and then good news, happy, sad, good or bad. Some sort of news coming in. Yes, very quickly, but be careful not to get burned by somebody's anger, because somebody around you is definitely not a team player. But you need to ground your energy so that you can see who it is. See who it is. Because you're going to trust your empathic abilities. So it's very important, Scorpio, whoever chose number 3, to ground your energy so that you could see the relationships of the people around you, whether they're good or whether they're bad. You're going to be able to see that. Why? Because you're going to start remaining centered, grounded, and in balance. But it's very important for you to call in your spirit team to help protect you, along with these crystals, and to help protect you from these angry people that will burn you real quickly. And Numite and Shungite are both very good crystals that protect you and ground you at the same time. Here is a piece of Numite. It's my Numite angel. It's good for electromagnetic smog too. That's why I have it here on the table with the computer. So here's your next card. Maybe take a different approach to a situation. So you need to take a different approach. Yes, things will work if you take a different approach to the situation. Ground your energy and be willing to compromise in this relationship with this person by releasing the negative emotions of these other people. Divine protection for something better. So you were denied something for a reason, because something better is coming. So I feel a lot of you, this may have something to do with a building of a business. And I feel like you're definitely going to take a different approach to a situation. You can be willing to compromise with another person. You're going to see both sides of the situation because you're going to remain centered. I feel like somebody is definitely going to hear your advice as well. But you need to stay centered and protect your energy from their anger, from their naysay, and not take it personally is something else I feel. Not take it personally. That's why they're telling you to ground your energy. That's why they're also telling you to take a different approach. Something's coming in real quickly for you though. Something that you've been trying to manifest. Something that you've been trying to create. is definitely coming in real quickly here. That's why I got the Ace of Pentacles, something good coming towards you. It's coming in very quickly. That you're just going to say enough's enough, I'm done. And you're going to walk out of one situation and right into this new opportunity. But you need to trust it. Don't trust what somebody else is telling you. Read between the lines. You have that power. So what's the heart of the matter for those who chose number 3 for Scorpio? Yeah. So you're seeing the light. You're feeling that heart pull. You know in your heart you're seeing something from a space of love, which is causing you to, again, you're protecting your energy, especially in your heart space. You're definitely calling in your angels, and they're coming in and they're showing you the love, and they're very quickly coming around you. As soon as you call them, they're going to be there just like that, and they're going to protect you from these naysayer, angry people, and they are going to quickly, whoever this is very quickly going to eat their words, is what I feel, because the divine's definitely around you, protecting you. There they are. Right? There they are, and you're trusting that. That's what I see here. So what signs are they showing you? Look at that. Red rose. Earth. You are feeling enchanted because you're seeing this. You are seeing the angels around you protecting you from this situation. You know that they're coming in to help you. And you know that they are going to help you to compromise and take a different approach to this situation so that you don't get burnt. But in the only way you're going to be able to follow that is if you ground your energy and don't play into the dynamics of this negativity. Protect your energy. It is very important, Scorpio. I cannot stress that enough. It's very, very important for you to protect yourself, because this arrow that these people are shooting is going to burn you. If not, you're really going to take on something that you don't really need at this time. So ground your energy, protect your energy. You're going to be able to see who is good and who is bad, who's on your side and who is not, who you're able to compromise with, and who is unable to compromise with you, right? Those who are being judgmental, judging you for the choices that you make. You're going to be able to see the relationship of them people. They're coming to the surface. And you're going to be like, all right, I don't need you. You're going to be like that. I don't need you. Something is coming to the surface and catching your attention. So pay attention to that, because you're very empathic. Pay attention to the people around you. It's very important. All right. Let's see. Let's pull your chakra card. Yeah, it's like you're going to feel it before you actually hear it. And you're already going to be a step ahead of the game. Destiny, third eye chakra, fluorite. Follow your instincts, they lead you to the truth. Very well said. Third eye, crown. Yep. Third eye, crown. Trust. So let's go ahead and pull your postcard from Spirit to finalize Pick a Star number 3 answer. Celebrate life. Yes, you're going to be celebrating life because you're coming out of that cocoon into butterfly mode, Scorpio. And this is the back of your card for those of you who want to stop and read it. Alright, Scorpios, dearest you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form it takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present at all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing your inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listening to your soul. I cannot have said that better. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world. Individual, yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where you are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that you're that. Even if your ego self don't see that. Listen to your soul. Check in with spirit. Keep going. Spirit loves you. Life loves you. We love you. Well, very well said. So thank you for watching, Scorpios. I have nothing else left to say. Spirit finalized this reading with a beautiful message. So I hope you all watched number 3. I feel like it was for everybody. But specifically for those of you who chose number 2. What a beautiful message. Have a great week, Scorpio.